Hello again, Poopsies, and thank you for joining me for another tarot reading session. So if you'd like to book your own services from me, like tarot reading, you can go on my website, tonybomboni.com, using those coupon codes at your benefit in the corner below. Alright, I'm looking forward to doing your readings. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe, tap that bell, and hit all notifications so you can get notified of me posting videos every day. I know a lot of people say they don't get my notifications a long time ago. That's common with every channel. Just make sure you hit subscribe, tap the bell, and then after you tap the bell, you hit all notifications. That way you get notified. You have to do that to get notified, otherwise there's no guarantee you're going to get notified. Okay, so let's begin. So I have my tarot cards here. I've been using these for my bookings the last several months. I don't know, maybe it's been almost like a year now. It's been a minute, okay? It's been quite a minute actually. But I haven't been doing the tarot readings on this channel that much lately because I've been waiting to get this pendulum. And I finally found a good one that won't break and that works. This is lapis lazuli. Isn't she beautiful? She's honestly even prettier than my last one, which was my first one I ever had. I haven't had a pendulum in years because I broke my first one and it really kind of, well, I was really upset. And I thought, okay, maybe this is not meant to be. I shouldn't be working with this pendulum. I should just focus on something else. But it's been drawing me in, and I couldn't ignore it. So I'm going to do a reading now, strictly a pendulum reading for my Poopsie subscribers, a general reading for the masses. Again, if you want your own custom reading from me, that's my website. Alright, tonybomboni.com. Alright, let's begin. So let's just tap in. Let's charge the energies in these cards. Alright, allowing the pendulum to work with my energy through these tarot cards to enable me to do my reading. Let's give the positive message, to give the message that my Poopsie subscribers need to hear. Alright, so instead of spreading out all the cards like this, because it's going to take such a long time to get the message across, I'm going to shuffle first. Because, it's hard to tell with, what card exactly, since there's so many. I'm going to pick 10, spread them out, and then have the pendulum pick 3, okay? So a general reading for my Poopsie subscribers. A general pendulum reading. Just starting off the general reading, what you need to know. Any advice, guidance, and wisdom is always welcome and appreciated. I'll do future readings differently, like maybe love reading or something with the pendulum again. I can bring it back for sure. So like this, last time I kind of used a necklace. I didn't really use a pendulum because I didn't have one. But I did call it, I think, a pendulum reading anyway, but this is actually like a real pendulum. This is what it's supposed to look like. So, let's begin. Dear pendulum, please allow yourself to be guided to whatever card my Poopsie subscribers need to know right now during this time. Please draw yourself to whatever card you would like to draw to give that message to my subscribers. Thank you, and thank you. Sometimes it takes its time. I'll let things for a bit and is divinely guided. Yes. What other card? Dear Pendulum. What other card? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What other message for my Poopsie subscribers? Yes, loud and clear. What other message for my Poopsie subscribers? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. All right, thank you, dear Pendulum. So, let's see what the message is for you. Interesting. My first impression were the numbers 8, 10, and then 2. But this 2 I more see as a 12. Because it's like if you go in the order 8, then 10, then 12. And the 12 has the 2 in it. So what is this? Well, this could tell me August through December. Some change, some career change. I think there's like a lot of opportunity you're looking towards. Looking for growth in certain areas. Maybe you do need a career change in general. All right. But I do see that's something you're yearning for to fulfill you even more. You're looking to seek that which gives you that satisfaction, okay? A lot of times our jobs we identify with, that gives us fulfillment and satisfaction. So I think when you secure a better job, it'll be more fulfilling for you. All right. But I do see something to do with family, gathering, all right, and money. Like maybe providing support for family. Honestly, providing support for family in need. Maybe you're just there when no one else is to answer the call, right? And sometimes we do have to do those things that are a little bit frustrating and challenging, that no one else wants to do, but we're the one that has to kind of put out the fire, so to speak. So do what you're called to, and I think that's going to lead you to better opportunity. Maybe what you're called to do is working in things like this, like volunteering, working in a food pantry, right? Help out a little bit in your community. Go door to door, ask your neighbors if they need something, right? That's very important, and people forget to do that a lot. But I think your job will require you naturally to do that for some reason. There's a change in job. Maybe some of you getting new work and better work for you, all right? So keep that in mind. Right now you're tapping into your highest self, what's best for you, and this is why you've maybe changed your job, is because you now realize what is the thing that is supposed to be best for you, right? You're writing things down, you're organizing your thoughts, you're getting a plan together in your life. You're structuring and organizing your life and to have some sense of order, like an hourly work schedule, or, now you're keeping track of your pay stubs, and you're being more responsible, and you're taking care of your finances better so you can have better financial health, right? You're doing your different things, all right, in order to allow yourself to because you were called to, right? You're doing these things because you were called to do them. And I say keep going, keep doing what makes you successful, prosperous, happy, and fulfilled. And that's what you should continue to strive for, to achieve. All right, I'm going to put these aside since we're done with those. I'm going to continue shuffling now. I'm going to shuffle and see any more messages for this pendulum reading that we need to know. All righty. Alright, I just felt drawn to do 7 cards, so I'm going to do that this time. Dear Pendulum, allow me to channel what I need to channel. What card should I hand select for my Poopsie subscribers? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please pick and choose for me what they need to hear. right now. Thank you. This one? Okay. And what other card should I pick? Dear Pendulum. Thank you. This card. Thank you. And what other card should I pick, dear Pendulum? Thank you. Is that the left card or the right card? I'm feeling a stronger pull for the left one, so I'll go with that. Thank you so much, dear Pendulum. Let's begin and see what message there needs to be. Alright. Yes, how beautiful. You've definitely had to overcome a lot of things. You definitely had to spend time by yourself to focus on you. There's so much to look forward to. I think that now that you've had the time to be patient and loving and kind with yourself, you now realize this, and that that alone time was necessary. Although maybe you need to continue being alone right now. It doesn't mean like you're going to break up with your partner or something. No, what I'm trying to say is give yourself that time away from them sometimes. Separate yourself, okay? Sometimes you need to distance yourself. Sometimes you need to distance yourself from a problem, right? That's perfectly fine. So you're doing the right thing, but you do need more time alone, okay? There's not enough time you're spending alone, I feel, okay? Your body is like almost screaming for it, okay? Your energy body, it's like, yeah, when was the last time we sat alone for 10 minutes and just think about random stuff, right? Like just sit there, reflect, think, meditate. It's so important for your health and well-being. Things may not come quickly as you desire. Okay, sometimes we haven't taken the time to reflect and, how do we expect things to just happen like that without giving ourselves that time? So I would say overall, ultimately, you just got to remember that. You got to remember to give yourself that time. All right? That loving, kind, caring, attentive time. You know what that time is. You know what that feels like. You know exactly how to tap into that. All right. Okay. Let's see some more. What else do I need to know now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm called to do 5 now, just 5. Dear Pendulum, allow me to tap in and connect with whatever card you need me to connect with now for my Boosty subscribers. What do they need to know right now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What cards should I pick? This card. Okay, what other card should I pick? Thank you. Thank you. card. Okay. What other card should I pick? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This card. Thank you so much, dear Pendulum. Alright. Let's see what the message is. I think some people's inner child is hurting. A lot of old pain is coming back. Yesterday's pain is coming back. It could be physical pain, spiritual pain, mental pain, emotional pain. I mostly see emotional suffering, emotional turmoil. You're going through the feelings again. You're going through the issues again. You thought you overcame them, but they're back to haunt you again. I'm here to tell you right now that it does need some TLC, but I'm not here to say it's going to last forever. Okay? So we have to keep that in mind. It's not going to be a forever loop, an infinite cycle, but there does need to be a better balance in your life, because this is also about balance, not just infinite cycles. Okay? Life gets carried away sometimes, and we get carried away along the wave of life. So sometimes we're so drawn into life's things that we just don't even have time, honestly, to take care of what we need to take care of to live a healthy, happy, abundant, fulfilling life. So make sure you're well taken care of first, so that you can move ahead. It's like you're on this trail and you're stuck in quicksand right now. And you're trying to get out, but you can't. But you did before, and you can again in the future. There's going to be moments in time where you go up ahead and you find yourself in another quicksand. You couldn't see it coming, it just happened. But you can get out. You did before. What's the best way to get out of quicksand? Stay calm. The more you fight it, the more it sucks you in. So, yeah, you just kind of have to wait for sometimes the angels to pull you out. We forget about our spiritual protection. All right? It exists. It's a real thing. And some of us have very strong spiritual protection, especially if we're very aware of them. That only strengthens it. So may you be aware now, and may you be strengthened. May you be able to tap into your inner angelic strength, protection, and awareness, and may you be protected right now as well. Okay. Your inner child is always protected. Okay, they're always within you. The angels look at you as a child. They love you for who you are. That's your true essence, your true being, the core of who you are before the world conditioned you and made you who you are today. And there's nothing wrong with who you are today. It's just actually, you're definitely an evolved version. You can't stay a child, We're not here to stay children, but we're here to remember who we are as spirit, as soul. That's really ultimately what it all comes down to, is like, that's who we are. Okay, we have to remember that. We are from the beginning. Our childhood self is closest home to our soul self. All right? This place deeply conditions us, and we cannot see that sometimes. We cannot comprehend that we're even different, or that we've even changed. But yes, we have. So we have to respect, admire, and appreciate that. That sometimes it gets hard. We're stuck in the quicksand, and we can't see the other way. But yes, this is not forever. Very clearly going to tell you that right now. They'll pull you out of this one, and they'll pull you out of the next one. If you can't rely on help for anyone, rely on help on your guides. I'm telling you right now, that's the best way to go about it when you really are in just what feels like a hole of despair. Remember They're always with you, supporting you, guiding you along this journey of life. It doesn't have to get that hard, complicated, and complex, okay? I think that's when we can grow our courage and our faith even stronger, to know that we can get through and overcome, because there's a higher force there watching. All right, so I think I'll do one more. I wonder how I'm going to go about this one, actually. Maybe I need to do it in like little piles. So the first pile that I pick. All right. Little mini piles of cards. And they're all having their own unique special messages. And what pile should we pick now? There's 8 piles. Let's see, what pile, dear Pendulum, should we pick of these 8 piles? Allow me to tap in and connect with my Poopsie subscribers. Thank you, and thank you. Let's begin. What pile should we pick up? Thanks. Connect with the pile, dear Pendulum. What pile is most important for this general reading for my Poopsies watching? What should they connect with now? This pile. Perfect. Thank you. You're done. Thank you. Perfect. I was hoping it would be 3 and 3. Yes. Okay. I believe the pendulum is really trying to tell you that a lot of you feel like helpless right now. Hopeless, helpless. You forgot the magic you have within. You forgot how awesome you are. You forgot how amazing of a creation you are. I think a lot of times when we go through obstacles, struggles, challenges, we forget exactly who we are, why we're here, why we're doing what we're doing, how far we've come. It's not being prideful. It's just reminding yourself that you're amazing. Honey, I mean, like, literally, get up and tell yourself that. You have it all within you. There's been some stagnancy or slowdown in some department of your life. Maybe things are not the same. They feel a little bit low, depressing. I'm here to tell you again, that's not true. That's not your truth. That's not infinite to who you are. You are this inspirational, beautiful, magnificent soul. I just see someone just full of this shining light that you need to see within you. You need to tap into this. It's going to be so important for you moving forward through any difficult time, okay? Even if it's difficulty in the physical, doesn't mean it's difficulty in the spiritual realm, right? There's a physical realm and the spiritual realm. You don't have to tap into the physical if you don't want to. We have free will as soul. You have the choice to do whatever you want, honey. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to guide. What I am here to tell you, though, is that you have a choice. We have a choice each and every single day of how we choose to live our lives. So if you choose to live in despair, anger, unforgiveness, that's part of your soul journey. That's okay, too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all a part of the journey and the plan for your life. So don't be hard on yourself, please, okay? I'm also seeing here that it feels like a fight. Day-to-day life maybe feels like a struggle, a fight. Like even if you have everything you ever wanted in your life, it still feels like a fight. It feels like you're resisting something. It feels like you're in a challenge, in a struggle with yourself maybe. So maybe there could be some blocks. mental blockages, maybe because it's just like overthinking certain things. All right, I did say earlier thinking is important, but not overthinking. Okay, that's a difference. There's a difference there. But yeah, any struggle we have really is an internal struggle, okay? Because it all comes obviously from within. We all know that by now. So what I'm here to tell you is that whenever you're struggling on the external, look on the internal. Why am I fighting with others? Oh, maybe I'm fighting with myself about something that I'm not really tapping into. Tap in, okay? Remind yourself to tap in so that things can start to flow and shift, so you don't have to keep struggling, and you can realize the true inner queen, king you are, or both, or none, okay? You know, whatever you prefer, honey, all right? Here I'm also seeing like a new story, a new beginning in your life, but because it's so new, you're so unfamiliar and inexperienced in how new this life is. Like it's just like you never lived it this way before, and now you have to kind of adjust to a new way of living, right? All right. There's a new, like how do I say it? A transformation of sorts. Of who you are, your identity perhaps. So because you're so unfamiliar with that, you're still living this new identity, I would say. What feels like a new identity, right? When we evolve and we change, it's going to feel like you're a different person. So give yourself the time you need. Maybe that's why you struggle to, again, feel that good about yourself inside, because you're still trying to match up to the new you, right? But you've already matched up. That's why you attracted it. You don't attract anything you don't already match up to vibrationally. You don't meet anyone by accident. You don't meet anyone by... If anyone ever tells you you met them by dumb luck and chance, that's a load of bull crap. I don't know where they heard that from. You do not meet anyone accidentally. They are all meant to come into your life. Okay? You didn't find this channel accidentally. No, the heck you did not. That you found it because you were meant to be shown this message, right? Does it make sense? Okay, let's move on. A lot of you still need to take that time. We forget. I know. I get it. We gotta work. Heck, look what I'm doing now. What am I doing now? Working, right? But I'm also healing along with you. This is not just work to me. This is fun. This is a passion. This is what I do, sure. I spend most of my working hours, honestly, just doing tarot readings on my website. But I don't just look at it as a job. What I look at as, well, first of all, a blessing, and I thank you very much for being there, supporting me. I never thought I'd get to ever do this, honestly. But also, I look at this as I'm healing and growing with you. You know, the words are coming out of my mouth sometimes without even trying. Like, I'm not even thinking right now. It's just like higher self coming through, speaking for me. Like, I'm not really doing anything, so it doesn't really feel like work to me. I'm just sitting here and letting my mouth move, really, as I feel these cards, but and connecting with you. But what I'm trying to say overall is that I get that we have to work all the time, like I'm working right now, okay? But after this, I'm gonna, have to take some time alone to reflect on things, my life, whatever. We forget to do that sometimes because we're so caught up in having to pay the bills and day-to-day life. This is your reminder to do that, Poopsie. Please don't forget who you are. Don't forget yourself, okay? If you forget who you are, then we just forgot to tap in. So just remind yourself, go back home, look at your heart, weigh your heart on a scale, right? Like, why is it heavy? What's weighing you down? What's burdening you? What do you need to just uplift? We only do it to ourselves. No one can really do that to us. I mean, like, they can influence us, but we choose how we feel. We choose how we're going to feel. Yes, you cannot control certain emotions, but we choose to let them take over and control us, right? We still have control. So that's your magician, your inner magician. I want you to know that. But also, now's not the time to run away from how you feel. Address it. Sit in it. Acknowledge it. let it simmer and pass. It's so important, especially when you're internally struggling and you're struggling with identity because you're still trying to figure out who you are on this world, how people maybe view you, how you view yourself. You're just battling with yourself. That's all I see. It's going to keep going unless you finally just say, you know what? I choose peace. I choose to be at peace with myself. I choose to love myself the way I am. And that way you love others the way they are. You know why? Because they're also evolutionary beings. We're all connected in this higher consciousness. We just forget. That's all it is. So I thank you for listening, Poopsie. Again, I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed filming this readings message for you. Again, I will just real quick lay out the cards. And I don't even think this is the right, it's okay. It doesn't have to be the right order, honestly. Again, I want you to remind yourself how awesome you are. Remember, as a reminder, you did the work, you're reflecting on yourself, you're getting very successful, helping out in your community, family, friends, whoever needs it. Remember, don't forget to tap into who you are as soul, spending that extra time alone if you need. Don't rush things. Things have been a little slow. Don't fight it. Don't fight with yourself. Don't fight the process. Just a reminder that things have been a little slow lately, okay? Patience with yourself. Tap into those emotions. Open up that can of worms. It's going to take some time. Heal that inner child. Balance. And remember, it's not infinite. You are the magician here. The queen, the king, whatever. Things are new, but you have to tap in. You have to tap in to remind yourself that you can choose to change. These cards will change and shift as you change and shift your energy. These are not permanent. These are not forever. Alrighty. I love you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I thank you so much for watching, listening, and I will see you in Poopsie Land for another reading. Take care now. Bye-bye.